Who's Rob Davis? To really just give back to the youth is very, very important to me. I'm Rob Davis.
I'm hanging out with Rob Davis today, and Rob, what's the purpose of this documentary?
Man, this documentary was really to inspire the youth today. I feel like it's not enough of young African American males or just African American males in general being a role model to the community. I feel like, you know, if we look at the black on black crime and we look at other things, if just to entail in on one key subject, let's talk about when a cop kills an African American. Every black person rah 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 rah. But how can we rah 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 when we killing each other? And
Yeah, exactly.
and my goal is not to. I'm not Superman, so I can't stop everything. But what I can do is I can really just get. I really could just be a piece in the community to help the youth, to try to keep them out the streets and try to help them obtain jobs, find housing, and if they need bus passes to get to school or to get to where I'm at, I'm going to be able to provide that. So a little bit about this documentary is just to inspire the youth. Just help somebody.
Exactly.
Who's Rob Davis? I'm Rob Davis. Let me take you back where it all started in 1991, Youngstown, Ohio, my city.
Ain't this what they've been waiting for? You ready? I used to pray for times like this, to rhyme like this, so I had to grind like that, to shine like this. In a matter of time I spent on some locked up in the back of the paddy wagon, cuffs locked on wrist. See my dreams unfold, nightmares come true. It was time to marry the game, and I said, yeah, I do. If you want it, you gotta see it with a clear eye view. Got shorty, she try and bless me like I said I chew, like a sneeze. Please for them trick and squeeze, I'm getting cream. Never let them get in between of what we started. Look, but I'm lying hearted. They love me when I was stuck and they hated when I departed. I go and get it regardless. Draw it like I'm an artist, no crawling. Went straight to walking with foreigns in my garages or foreign menage. Sucking and swallowing anything for $1. They tell me get him, I got him. I did it without an album. I did it for Mariah. Love, I'm on fire. Icy as a hockey ring, Philly flyer. When I bought the Rolls Royce, they thought it was lease. Then I bought that new Ferrari. Hey, to rest in peace.
We begin with the second week of school in Youngstown, and busing issues continue for the district. Staff members met today after a number of fights inside the building yesterday. Here's the very latest. Police chase earlier tonight through Youngstown's south side ended with a violent crash.
It happened about 6:15. Police had broken off the chase about a minute before, but the car kept going, eventually running a stop sign and causing the crash.
Actually, 3 shootings between Friday evening and this point we're speaking this afternoon.
Now we are learning the second man shot in a separate incident is fighting for his life right now at St. E's. First
Friday night, around 9 o'clock, we're told, 18-year-old Amos Dothard was found shot several times near the corner of Philadelphia and Homestead. He remains in critical condition, very critical, we're told, at St. Elizabeth's this afternoon.
And knowing Rob coming from Youngstown, we all know if you grew up in Ohio, you know Youngstown is not a promising area to grow up in.
I mean, just growing up in Youngstown, just a little bit about the housing predicament. You know, living in Columbus now currently, you can go get a 2-bedroom, 2-bath for about $900. In Youngstown, I can go get a 3-bedroom house and 1.5 bath for probably about $500 or $600 a month. It's not really too many good areas in Youngstown, you know.
Hi, Julie. Ohio has a 5.2% unemployment rate, but the Valley falls behind at 6.2%.
A bit about the jobs in Youngstown, Ohio. I mean, there's not many jobs right now, and there hasn't been as of late. You know, the biggest thing, as I'm gonna piggyback on what my mom used to say, knowing what my father used to do before he passed away.
Right here, this used to be high class over here. I mean, this whole South Avenue corridor was it was nice. It was really nice.
Do you think this area will ever become what it once was?
No, I doubt it. No, it's over. No jobs. Nobody got jobs. Everybody's out there trying to hustle, make their buck, you know.
For Youngstown, I mean, we found out the violent crime rate is one of the highest in the nation across different communities across the world, and that goes for large and small. The violent offenses are rape, murder, non-neglect, manslaughter, armed robbery, and aggravated assault, and assault with a deadly weapon. I mean, so, you know, just growing up in Youngstown, I mean, it was tough, you know what I mean? And I've witnessed somebody getting killed as a 6-year-old boy just playing outside, you know, and you know, I mean, that was tough on me, and still to this day, you know what I mean, I just really just wonder what goes on still now to this day. I know it's tough, you know, and it's funny because, you know, when I took my little brother there for the first time, Manny, you know, he was nervous, you know what I mean, because, you know, all he knew or all he really heard was the crime rate is this is what happens, and it's tough to live there, and it's kind of scary. And, you know, sometimes still to this day, you know, it's tough for people to really at nighttime really want to stop at a red light. They just go through the red light because they're afraid.
I guess the neighbors think I'm selling dope. Okay, the neighbors think I'm selling dope.
Okay, schooling. It wasn't the best top tier for schooling. I mean, schooling was tough. I mean, I went to Mill Creek as preschool and kindergarten, and things of that nature. I mean, and when you talk about Youngstown, you know, Mill Creek, that preschool and kindergarten holds weight. School is really not that good. High school is really not that good, except one, Cardinal Mooney, where my nephew actually attends now as a senior in high school. You know, just schooling there is tough because they don't have enough financial support, so they really can't really pay the teachers what they deserve and things of that nature. And you know, just you want your kid to have the best education.
His son arrived home, but his daughter didn't. That's when he called Youngstown City Schools.
2 use of force reports have been filed with Youngstown police in connection to the incident. One officer wrote he used the palm of his hand to push a student away from him. Another officer said he sprayed pepper spray into the crowd of 40 students who were fighting and ignoring police. Kimball said police took the right steps.